on its extensive borders with its neighboring countries, particularly in Asia. Here are some of the neighboring countries that Australia engages with on its borders. Firstly, Australia has land borders with 5 countries, which are Indonesia, Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, the Northern Territory of Australia, and the Solomon Islands. These borders are mostly along the east coast of Australia, stretching over 2,600 kilometers. Issues related to these borders include land and natural resource disputes, such as oil and gas reserves. Secondly, Australia has maritime boundaries with its Southeast Asian neighbors, especially in the Timor Sea. These boundaries are significant as they involve the determination of maritime zones, including resources such as fishing and minerals. Australia has navigated boundary discussions with its Southeast Asian neighbors, especially with Indonesia and East Timor, to establish a fair and practical demarcation of maritime zones. Lastly, Australia also has a watchful eye on its borders with the Pacific Islands, such as Fiji, Kiribati, Marshall Islands, Micronesia, Nauru, Palau, and Papua New Guinea. These countries are primarily along the north coast of Australia, stretching over 1,400 kilometers. Issues related to these borders include cultural exchanges, shared marine resources, and potential conflicts over territory or resources. In conclusion, Australia engages with its extensive borders with a variety of neighboring countries, primarily in Asia. These interactions are shaped by issues such as land and maritime boundaries, resources, and territorial disputes. Australia maintains a watchful eye on its borders to ensure the peaceful and fair management of its relations with its neighbors.